What's up, you guys? How you guys doing? Welcome to a brand new show. That's right. You know what today is. It's called Love Thursdays. It's my favorite time of the day. It's my favorite show. I love doing Love Thursdays. This inspires you to do the right thing. Also give you love advice. Can't wait to start live streaming with you guys. And listen, before we get started, because I'm still figuring out this live stream thing, they said that I need over 50, so I'm assuming 51 to 1,000, which is, I don't know. But I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry. I'm gonna start live streaming before that. Either way it goes. But let me say this outside of the live streaming. If this is the channel for you, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that like button, also hitting that notification button. That way you know when new content is also being presented to you, and share with like-minded people like yourself. But before I get started, yeah, I was trying to just test the live streaming, and it says you need between over 50 to 1,000 subscribers. Now I'm thinking in my mind you need 50, which I appreciate everybody who's subscribing, but I gotta get with another person who is a YouTuber who does do streaming, who does know about that, and also I'm gonna chat with the people at YouTube just to figure this thing out, because there's another way that you could live stream. As a matter of fact, when I first started with 5 subscribers on, or two, or was it 5 subscribers, or might have been 4 on the first day, I was able to hit the live stream button, and that was by accident, guys. I live streamed on my first show in July. So I don't know if the rules have changed or what it is that you need 51 to 1,000. I mean, I guess I can get one more, right? And I appreciate you guys being patient with me, but man, it's something that I'm probably not doing right. But I'm going to go ahead and speak to that other fellow YouTuber who has about 4,000 subscribers and doing very, very well. And I'm going to ask him what's going on with that. And I'm going to chat with YouTube to see if I'm eligible, because I think it might be something I'm not doing right. Now, there is another record button, or yeah, that I'm gonna experiment with tomorrow, that you can actually go live streaming, recording with that. So it is what it is. It's a touch and go situation. It's a trial and error thing that I have to personally learn and work out. Even though I've been on YouTube now for going on 7 months now, um, it's a growing situation, and I'm excited about it, guys. And I'm gonna try that record thing tomorrow and see if that's gonna help me live stream. But in the meantime, I appreciate you guys' patience on helping your dude out, man. All right, so let's get to today's subject, and I hope all is doing well on Thursday. Today's subject is: it takes two to make this thing work. It takes both parties to make this thing work. It makes it takes two people in the end to make a relationship work. It takes two to make the thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. However you want to look at it. Hold on. Had to get my tasty drink on besides water. I've been drinking a lot of water lately. Lost 12 pounds altogether. Shout out to me. And in the words of the late, great Mr. Witherspoon, don't let nobody know what's in your cup. Yeah, boy. I miss him. Shout out to him. Unfortunately, he passed away, I think, was it late 2019 in October, because I was subscribed to his channel. and he passed away right after he did a live stream. He died in his sleep, you know. And peace and love to Mr. John Witherspoon, you know. But anyway, it takes two people to make this thing work, okay? Two. We can sit up here and talk about the problems with men, the problem with women. She ain't doing what she's supposed to do. He ain't doing what he's supposed to do. At the end, both people are going to have to come together in an agreement, excuse me. You as a man can lay out what you want this woman to do for you guys, okay? And I agree with most of you guys in what you say in your content about women should submit to men. Men, you should be the leader and provider of the household, 100%. Women should be a helpmeet in a relationship, 100%. Okay? But in the end, no matter if you're foreign or domestic, it's got to be an agreement in order for that relationship to grow and maintain. Okay? Because it's one thing to get into a relationship, but the main thing that people are not talking about at YouTube or on YouTube is how you make this damn thing last for a lifetime. We, as a people in this country, we're always in situationships most of the time these days. In the last, 15 years or so? Even you got people who've been in stable relationship, mostly women, are breaking up relationships that's already established. I mean, don't make no damn sense because they think the grass is greener on the other side. And then when they get their asses out here, we're not just talking about celebrities, but we're talking about just women in general. When they get out here, they realize that these other dudes don't give a damn about you. And they break up their happy household. And they realize, damn, that guy that I left, I should have stayed with him. He wasn't perfect, but hell, I'm definitely not perfect. And that's what women realize in the end. Nobody's perfect, guys. But you have to work on a relationship, and it's going to take two people to make a relationship work. In the end, it's going to take two people to make a relationship work. And it is what it is, guys. That's the bottom line. It's going to take two people in a relationship to work. You can argue about it. You can say it's his fault, it's her fault, or whatever. Two adults going to have to come to an agreement. And to tell you the truth, it don't matter if you're 18 or 80. You got to make it work, guys. And men, I've found that the best way to do this, me personally, is be upfront. Be nicely stern in the middle. In the beginning. And let that woman know that, hey, this is what it is. This is what I'm about. You either ride with me, roll with me, or it is what it is, and it was nice knowing you. But see, the problem is that a lot of you guys get whipped. And when you get whipped, guys, it's like, well, maybe, maybe I can just, go around here and pedal around there and, I don't agree with what she's doing, but, I'm going to just come in through the back way into the front. And that doesn't never, ever, ever works. In order to make a relationship work, guys, okay, two people in the end must mentally, outside of emotionally, must be in agreements of how this relationship is going to be structured in order for it to be successful. And that's it. We can argue about this. We can debate about this. We can do all of this stuff, guys. Excuse me. But in the end, and I tell guys all the time this as well. First of all, don't be with a woman who don't want to be with you. Don't want to be with a woman that you have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Bend your rules slightly. Okay, I know she's like this, but let me just to keep the peace, just bend it just a little bit. Just to keep the peace, you know? Because that never works out, guys. And you can tell me how that works out for you. The main reason why I want to definitely have this community to grow and live stream with you guys is because we get to talk about this, discuss this, not only just one-on-one, but as a community, we can do this thing together and we can give each other advice more than ever. With this technology today, whew, no excuses, guys, right? There's no excuse why we should not be able to help each other in today's technology. Well, hell, I should say in the last 15 years. But it is what it is, guys, right? But you got to sit down and make up in your mind what it is that you want, gentlemen. And you have to tell that lady, not persuade her, just let her know it is what it is. And you don't have to be an asshole about it. Just let her know, this is what I'm about, and this is what I expect. If you want full loving from me, if you want some of the things that you need in life, well, you're going to have to work with me. These are what I want you to do. And in the past, like I told you guys before, in the past, you can actually feel out of a person, feel out a woman, guys. And a lot of times it's non-spoken. I've said that plenty of times on Love Thursdays. It's a non-spoken type of deal. And a lot of times, guys, women know. They know. They know the right things. Most of the time they do. But you just got to put yourself out there and let people know that, hey, this is what I'm about. Yeah, you're going to have some haters. Who cares, right? But don't think that there's women that are in the U.S., in the West, believe it or not, that's not going to submit to you. As long as you believe and you stand by what you believe, you don't have to go overseas with your passport. Now, if you do, shout out to you and I wish you well. I believe in traveling and traveling with option. No, I'm not a passport bro, but I do believe in my options outside of the U.S. But I also believe that there are some good women still in the U.S. in spite of all of this feminism and all that other nonsense. In spite of the women that's making it bad for gentlemen here, I still think there's a lot of good women here who are afraid to probably stand out and say something. I believe that there's a lot of good women still here. But at the same time, I'm not blaming you guys for exploring your options. Do what you must do in life. You got no hatred or no problem for me. Do what you need to do. But at the same time, you need to still fill out every female, whether it's foreign or domestic. You need to have that unspoken thing, which you will learn when you come in contact with that female. It's an unspoken thing. You're going to know right off. And you got to get to know these people, guys. Gentlemen, you got to get to know these ladies, okay? In the beginning, in the intro, you let them know, hey, I'm attracted to you. You know, this is, and they're going to ask you questions because it's easy to get a woman to open up to you. That's one of the things I learned. You just ask them the basic thing and they'll tell you their whole life history. Then they'll come back and ask you some questions. You just tell them, yeah, well, you know, I like this, this, and that, you know, and if you're the lady in my life, especially if I decide to make you my girlfriend, well, guess what? You know, I like a lady to cater to me, or I like a lady to do this and that, and you be smooth about it. You don't have to be fake about it. You don't have to be mean about it, but just be yourself, you know? Make it fun sometimes, you know? You don't have to be stringent and serious, but make it fun, you know? But be serious and at the same time let them know, because they're going to ask you, are you serious about that? And you say, yeah, you know, if I'm going to be serious about a female, this is what I expect, you know? You know, and I'm going to treat her right. I'm going to be good to her. But you know what? I'm the man in a relationship. And you tell her what it is, what a man should lead the household. And the woman that's going to be with me is going to be a help me. And even if a woman at first don't like that, subconsciously or consciously, she will respect you with that. And vice versa. Ladies, and I know I didn't say anything to you about this, if you want to see if this guy is going to be a leader that's going to guide you in the right direction, you're going to have to fill them out. Don't be in a rush to be in a situationship. Okay? True love comes from respect. True love comes from respect. And I can't say that more than once or twice a day. As a matter of fact, I think I need to have a part 2 to this. What you guys think? Leave a comment in the comment section below. But in the meantime, I must go. Have some things I got to take care of. I'm going to do some shorts today. Don't worry. And listen, guys, I really appreciate you guys listening to me, giving me my 50 subscribers. I'm going to figure it out once again. But in the meantime, if you know anybody that you want to share, here come the hand, share this content with, go ahead and have them to do it and subscribe to the channel, okay? In the meantime, and I really appreciate you guys. Tomorrow's a better day, and I want to thank you guys for coming in and let yourself out. I don't think I told you guys to come on in, did I? Probably forgot. But go ahead and let yourself out the door. Pull that door too so no flies and critters won't come in. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. And remember, I'm not just Tim. But I am Tim's On Demand. Oh my. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. All right, guys. Thank you very much for listening to today's show. I really appreciate it. I want you guys to have a fantastic day, okay? A fantastic afternoon and a fantastic evening.